What's up, fellow gamers? Welcome back to my Assassinate Flashpoint challenge run. Today we've got a triple header. We have the Free Streets Compact Armor Power Play to run for Dr. Kairos. The FSC is working through Dr. Kairos as the proxy to arrange a prison break for their valuable armor Faber Collins. Once we have freed Collins, we will hang just long enough to allow the Syndicate Blade Split Eye, who is behind all this mess, to arrive, trying to stop us. We will serve the FSC's revenge cold and then get out of there before more trouble has time to arrive. So the Good Faith Slapdown is here. It is a 3-stage mission. If we can complete all 3 stages in 18 turns, we get some money, which, to be fair, it's not why we're doing it. We're doing it to get more, services for Dr. Kairos and upgrade them and see what kind of new content is available for us. We're going to go ahead and prep our mercs for deploy. Jack needs to get 12 before he can get I think it's +1 charge in Dissolve. Otherwise, this is our team. Still fairly melee heavy. Should be good to go. And here we are. We're in striking distance to the holding cell. The FSC Faber is being held just across this underground culvert. Okay, he's right in there. Fair enough. In order to bust the armor fabricator out, you're going to have to steal a red key from the Milieu. Looks like there's going to be a captain there that we can probably fight. There's sure to be a key hidden in one of the local lockboxes. And there's the Night Warden, the Milieu captain, on the prowl. The Warden is sure to be carrying a red key as well. As soon as we have the key, we can take him from the cell in advance. Once he's free, I will give the green light to extract. But we won't be leaving, we'll be heading to meet Split Eye head-on for the hit. Okay, so here we are. We are missing all the sniper combat buffs here, as Liat is in recovery from some surgery, and Rhino won't work for a D-Cartel agent, so let's see. Our eventual extract could be down there, so nice linear movement is good. Which means we're going to go ahead and grab and see. Is there a host here? Yes. There's a host here that'll also open the red door, by the way. I am tempted to send the War Machine on a solo mission towards this stuff, and then have the core squad go this way. I want to know... I don't care about seeing only you, it's fine. Yeah, okay, so I'm going to Tactical Surge. I'm going to wait. I'm going to let all these guys have their turn, and then I'm probably going to... Let's see, how far away is this? That's... Okay, so if there's guards over here, we can't see them yet. But for now, no one's going to threaten me, so let's just delay, let them all do whatever, and then we'll pick up the slack afterwards. You're walking closer, great. I like that about you. Jack Niffling at the end is also good. He has 0 AP brainworms to make it really easy for us to be comfortable. And honestly, all of them getting closer is a positive here, so I can't be mad. And then we know that you're just kind of turning back and forth because we debuffed you. Okay, cool. So Static's going to go first, and she's going to go... I don't care that you're going to see her. That's fine. I'm thinking go here, then Crimson Vector, then keep going is going to be pretty appropriate. So I'm going to get seen. That's fine. There is somebody there. That's fine. I can deal with that. It's a blooder. That's not that big of a deal. Crimson Vector to, let's see, within attack range is there. That should be fine. A little bit of damage. Looks like it was a glance. Yeah, unfortunate. Go for 1 blade hit. Get her low. That's going to allow me an easy Ripper Blades. Gives my charge back. Cool. I want to be able to advance on this one as well. So I'm going to go ahead and use Burn Surge now, since I'm going to have to use move points anyway. To be fair, I did not count how many AP I'd actually be using and how many would be left. For example, I might have an odd amount of AP at the end, and that would mean I'm being a little bit wasteful, but it's fine. Starting the cooldown is worthwhile. Big hit there. Do I want to go for more claws here? There's no one to fight for a while. Like, this is 30 meters away, so there's no one, maybe down here. So I do want to use claws as much as I can. They're going to cool down anyway. That allows me to preserve action points for other stuff. I won't quite snap, that's fine. 5k, Dr. Samdara's V-chip. Just going to walk in a straight line. Well away from the camera, it's not going to see me, no big deal. You can go do that. Now, he is angry. That's fine, though, we can handle that. You could fight. There are 3 people who are in earshot. I figure you should hit the guy with the best armor. Actually, what's funny is we can bypass your cover partially, thanks to it being a rail gun. But I'm kind of feeling like we should shoot the captain with our really high armor shred chance and high pure damage to wear him down here. I think this is slightly superior. 70% chance to shred misses. We try again. There we go. Crit shred is an outright kill. Can't get too much more. I'm gonna yield. I'm gonna have Panther go and do what he can now. Okay, I've got to get to cover here. I won't snap onto the captain. That's kind of unfortunate. I'm just gonna start with swings here, then I can stutter you. That'll be fine. I don't mind using one use of stutter. It's a 3-turn cooldown. I won't have to do much to get it back. You're already angry, of course. First strike is pretty good. Second strike guaranteed kills. Looks like we managed to hit a couple people with... Yeah, Steamroll managed to catch them for some little bit of bonus damage. I'm going to yield you to Jackknife. Let's see, how loud is this gun? This gun is 50 meters loud, although if no one's near the Cyberknight, right? I'm 40 meters away, 24 from the Cyberknight, and 40 meters away from the Cyberknight there's nobody, which means I can get within 10 meters of Cyberknight, and I'm not in gunshot noise range, so I'm going to go ahead and risk this. Come up here and shotgun this guy. My shred chance should be 100%, and if I crit, I shred a second one. There is no second point, though, but 100% shred chance, it tells me. We crit, so we double shredded. Not that it was going to matter. No one heard the gunfire. Down you go. Solid shotgunning. Great. So that's 4 guards cleaned up. Not too bad. Let's run away from this camera. We'll grab some more loot. We'll go down there. We're doing pretty well so far. Core squad's going to go this way. That seems fine. War Machine can solo over there. Should be fine. The guards know nothing. War Machine cannot easily bypass that, and that's unfortunate. Gonna keep running forward. Okay, some more grunts over there. No big deal. Weapon mod blueprint, whatever. You just kind of stand there in the low ground. Shouldn't be a problem. Static. I think I'm just going to let her trigger the camera. It's not that big of a deal. There's no point in waiting. That would be, like, pretty clearly a waste. And let's see. Yeah, just kind of run to the low ground. That's fine. We'll snap to something, get a little bit farther up. And then if they want to investigate me, they can. I'm not in danger of taking damage from the single guard who will wake up from this. So it's not going to be a huge deal. You matter... you matter for this Matrix Host. But you have reach, and the Scourge doesn't, so I think we want to preserve this Scourge's movement a bit more, since he won't be useful at all. Darn, doesn't quite snap. That's too bad. Oh well. Dr. Karos V-Chip Part 2. Yeah, so I'm meeting Dr. Karos a lot when fighting D-Cartel, which doesn't surprise me. She works for D-Cartel. No, wait. This is FSC, sorry. I'm getting Dr. Karos' stuff by fighting the FSC. Sure, okay. I don't know. Still don't fully understand all the logic of when... Okay, you got told to go investigate this camera. You're going to basically... If you walk, you're going to get to, like, here. If you run, you're going to get to, like, here. So, yeah, walking here, running here, roughly. That's my guess. Anyway, let all the guards waste their turns first. No reason to run at them. Okay, you walking up is probably ignorable. You're in an annoying spot for me. Bracket has to wait. Jackknife's going to wait. Another guard got woken up by being near an unaware guard. So she's walking up here. Man, you're doing kind of nothing. That's fine. Have not used stutter yet. Wow, I run really fast. This character has so much move speed. 137. I am zipping around. Based on the fact that you're totally unkillable, I'm just going to run up here and atomic stutter you. Doesn't matter, like, what order I do things in. Because as soon as I use stutter, I become spotted. So, like, I'll show you. Doesn't matter if she sees me or not. I stutter. Wait. Oh, I'm wrong about that. Sorry, I'm wrong about that. My apologies. It is correct to do it this way. So I stay hidden until I make an attack. So I lied to you. E-rifle's very loud. I think I need to go for... I might have to, like, wait an extra turn to get this lockbox. You're not going till next turn, but when you do come up, I'm going to be kind of scared of you. So, okay. If so basically what I want to do is I want to get in range of stun strike. So, and I'm going to use... Oh, sorry. I'm going to go on to this so I have, like, the line of sight drawn, basically. And then that tells me I'll be in range, so let's go ahead and run to here. Alright, I get my stun so that I can run up. And then I'm going to keep running up, and then next turn I have Burn Surge again. And I should be able to claim this kill, no problem. So that should be okay. Bracket. Could go for these shots here. I don't see a good reason why I should, though. This guy's going to do nothing for a while. So let's just run up in advance instead. I guess there's a chance you turn directly over here and see me. I think it's very unlikely, but it is possible. And then, yeah, let's keep running the team up this way. No reason to rush a Brainworm. I know I didn't dissolve any corpses, but honestly, I don't care if they trigger tally and guards run away from me. That's actually fine. We get the escalation. Looks like it was nothing. It's 1 tally per turn. It's functionally nothing. Spend 1 AP going to here. That seems pretty reasonable. I could have waited before I went for these strikes, but this is fine to me. I guess we'll wait and see what everyone else does. Yeah, you're still walking that way. You found a corpse. Okay, you're angry. I'm going to have Bracket wait. Static does need to get this kill, but you're not acting this turn. And I want to know what you're up to, so I'm going to wait. Same for you. Ooh, oh, that is a problem for me. I am well surrounded. Okay, you're actually sprinting, so you're going to get very close to where... Okay, not as far as I thought you were going to go. You're coming up closer. You're going to see me. And then... Okay, that is actually way too much for me to want to deal with. Alright, I've got to find a way to give her cover because she's not in a good spot, and this guy's going to be aggroing soon. So I need to kind of run for this side of the map now. And so how do I do this? So what I could do, and I'm tempted to... Actually, wait. You're stunned, it doesn't matter. I'm going to Wired Nerves. I'm going to grab my AR. I'm going to start doing some work. So I'm thinking... You're going to start doing stuff in a soon tune. You're at 21, so you're actually, like, actively threatening. Didn't get the damage to kill. That sucks. You're angry. I'm going to slow you down to 15. I think it's good enough. Bracket needs to try to get something done here. Cannot get any bat strikes. Can I shoot you? Yes. People are going to hear it, but that's fine. You're going to turn. It is what it is. You're not going to be able to reach me. I need this kill. And... Okay, if I ran to here, is this any good? That's 50 meters away, and this is accurate at 16. Okay, that's not horrible. I'm ready to here. You have a shot on this guy, which seems reasonable. The chance at killing is reasonably high. 65%. Good. They all turn from hearing... Oh, they didn't turn from hearing gunfire. Okay, fine. The guards used to do that, but I guess they are already suspicious, or some other reason why. Okay, so my min initiative is going to be around 16. If I hit Burn Surge, it'll be 19. That's still, these two can go earlier, but it gives me quite a bit of space to clear stuff out. Now, you're not... Let's see, I should delay and see what your initiative is to know how much I have to care about you. Okay, she rolled 21 as well, so you're going late enough that I can handle it, probably. And Panther rolled 29 after all. And Panther's going to have Tactical Surge up, but not Stutter. Okay. I'm tempted to have Jackknife try to find a couple of clever kills. If I go here, that's decent. Brainworm's not in range of anybody, though. I kind of want to go for a double Brainworm. So I'm trying to think how I optimize this turn. Like, I could just Brainworm this guy, and then run up and Brainworm one more, and then be like, it'll be good enough, I promise, probably, maybe. So, yeah, if you're at 21, that's scary, because you can, like, really, really act. Static cannot guarantee she rolls above. You rolled a 15, which means you are the most ignorable, and honestly, I think you're not going to be able to see these steps up, so we're not killing you. There are... You matter at 21, you matter at 19, and you matter at 20, and you matter at 15, so you're the least important. Which means, what I think I should go for... Yeah, what I think I should go for is... If I'm up this far, do I have 2 Brainworms? Yes. Okay. So I'm going to run up to here. I'm going to... Let's see. You're 540 and 78. You're 580 and 78. Okay. So you're the tankier one. We're going to SMG you guys. The point is to put some poison on you. Wow, we get the shred. It's kind of nice. Now, these guys are bad for me. So I'm going to Brainworm both of you. Now you don't matter that you're bad for me. So these guys can be ignored. This guy is still real. You're still real. You guys are brainwormed. You're late, and you're late. Okay. So Jackknife's fine. Static is now going to go start cleaning this stuff up. I think you will see me for too little time for me to care. If I'm wrong, you still don't beat me in initiative, so I don't care that much. Yep, it's fine. So we get strike 1. It's pretty good. Strike 2 might kill. It did. Okay, so I don't get any claw buffs. You now see me and are angry. It is unlikely I kill you in 3 claw attacks. I also can't lose to you on initiative, but I do want to be next to you so that I can fight you. These guys don't matter. This guy we're beating on initiative already. So this box is still up, but you've got to kill this guy. So we're just going to run you up here. And again, my initiative, I'm getting at least a 19, so you don't really matter. Claw 1 was a glance. It's very unlikely you die to just claws. It's fine. I would have liked to have gotten redline, but I rolled too high on damage there. I could have, instead of doing a sword swipe, gone for 3 claw strikes. That likely would have killed, though not guaranteed it. Would have given me the action points to go here and probably finish this kill as well. So maybe a mistake on my front, but it's still fine. So the one guy is poisoned. We get 1 tally per turn again as the escalation. 1 claw attack is very unlikely to kill. I could Lumen Spear, and it would be very likely to get it. Yeah, so doing this would allow me to guarantee the kill with claws, which allows me to get the action point printing, which I think is worth it. This need to be killed. I also want to be in range of Tactical Surge, which is 35 meters. But I have to get to around... Yeah, like around here. I'd have to get about this close to be in Tactical Surge range. That's not important enough to me, I don't think. I'm going to leave her where she is and let everyone else do their jobs for now. So Panther's going to Tactical Surge the team. I'm going to have you just run at this guy and just strike him with your sword a couple of times. That should work pretty well. I'm pretty clearly in range. You're angry. I don't care that you're angry. Strike 1's pretty good. Not as good as I want it to be, but strike 2 might just kill. It didn't. You guys like 2 HP. Wow, it actually was 2 HP. That was a guess. I was not counting damage. You're investigating the corpses, so you found more corpses, but yeah, that doesn't matter to me. Okay, you're gonna run for this host. Looks like fastest route is that way, so sure. Enjoy. Actually, yeah, you're not guaranteed making it on 5 AP next turn, so let's take a straight line. That seems good enough to me. Should still let these two shoot each other. Go ahead. Got him in my sights. You suck at your job. To be fair, Biocoat Bullet has minus accuracy on it, so there's some of that that's expected. Still, though, kind of funny. 38 damage. Yeah. These guys are not good at killing armored enemies. That was a lot better. Alright. Well, they're bringing him for a while, but there's no point in leaving him alive. And this guy... no, wait. No, she's going to go for the box. We still got a couple turns here. I think. Yeah, I've got all of next turn as well, so not a huge deal. Couple weapon mods. Try to snap a little bit forward. There we go. Use the little UI quirks the devs left us. I think I'm going to have Panther grab this. I'm going to have this guy run up and go for these. Panther runs faster. Him going here and back is, I think, slightly more reasonable. Could be wrong about that assessment, but that's how I'm feeling right now. This guy's been shredded. This guy's... Wait, no. Wait, yeah, they both got shredded already. Okay. Then doesn't really matter which way we go. Pretty good damage. I should not switch targets so I don't get screwed by the focus fire buff going away. Cool. And that's going to be the red key spawning. Wonderful. Prison Warden on duty is down. Grab the red key. We can get Fabric Collins out of there. Once the red key is in hand, any merc will be able to open the prison door. Cool. And then looks like I can reload for 2 action points. I think it's that instead of using the SMG. I can do some damage, but again, you're brainwormed. I don't care. Okay, we get an escalation finally. There are guards. Now, there's a chance that they're going to be sent to the corpses back where we started and not towards the new combat, but that's certainly not a guarantee. I'm going to go ahead and have you solo this stuff. Grab the loot, come back over that way. Shouldn't be any big concerns here. There's the red key. That's the red key you've been hunting. Any merc can open the prison door. And yeah, I'm just going to run that direction. Nothing to really be worried about here right now. Body timer expired, so that will also be somebody eventually sent this direction. Let's go grab the other red key. Great. You're dead. See you, nerd. You've already grabbed this stuff. So let's go ahead and open this door, since you're already there. Let's see if this works. Things are looking up. Hello there. We don't have a lot of time, core wall, so we need you to move. When we say run, you run. Let's go. I'm with you. They won't hesitate to gun me down. They'd rather me dead than escaped. We'll get you out of this alive. Just follow Panther's orders. Should be no problem. So we got our Faber Collins, core wall Gar, has sprint and a first aid kit, has a rapid fire and a protective vest. Normal stuff here. Nothing really special to bring up. I feel like we should leave everyone to wait. I still want my free Matrix loot because there's always... Let's see. I guess we should still run you toward the exit all the same. But yeah, for now, hang out and wait. I want my free Matrix loot. Let's walk you somewhere a bit safer. Let's actually turn off some of these corpses while we're here. No reason to make them angry at us. Go here. Dissolve another one. Great. And let's just hide you back behind a corner. Shouldn't be a problem. You can just end your turn here. That'll be fine. Alright, Bracket, do you make it? Yes. Ooh, with AP to spare. That's nice. So they did release a patch today that added proc-gen prison break, so one day I'll get one of those created. They fixed the Matrix tally bug. And they also changed loot distribution to get rid of all the extra duplicates. But that only matters on maps that were generated after the patch, and so this is still going to be a map where a lot of our non-file loot can be duplicated. But it also means I can load my stuff and feel good about it. So overclock, spoof, scapegoat. Still going to load decoy, data sieve, and cloak. Load all this stuff, feel pretty good about it. I'm going to load disarm while I'm at it. Let's go see what progress we can get here. Go down to the CPU, then up afterwards. Also, they fixed the tally. It's only 5 per action for real. 4 from the node, 5 from ice, minus 5 from stuff. Hooray. Thank you for the fixes, TB. Appreciate it. This is annoying enough where I'm just going to null-op this. Scan the neighbors, keep going. Tally, and then can't connect should be sufficient. Not quite, unfortunately. Okay, I'm going to have to knock this down so I can load Baby's Deception. So I can go in this way. Let's keep going. Tally. And then here, then here. I've got 50 AP left. Not much IO. Enough to load scan if I need to. Got enough scans for now. AP, and then... Oh, I'm out of charges. Oh, shoot. Oh, this is bad for me. Okay, I actually have to use null op here. Because I'm stuck here, and if I hard disconnect, there's ice here, and if I end action, it's a incinerator. I wasn't tracking my charges of sleaze, so I have to null op 1 ice, which sucks. Null op this, it gives me the spike. This gives me a bunch of extra IO and such, so I can actually go here. Turns out never need to disarm, so I've got to really keep from loading that, to be honest. If you take any action, steal AP. Looks like they finally got rid of this generating tally for no reason as well. That's good. I honestly don't care about this thing stealing 10 AP. I'm going to go ahead and make sure this... Yeah, I wonder what happens. So what I expect to happen is that I will try to deception. This trap will pop. I will lose 10 AP, and then nothing will... And then it'll still be like 22. Okay? So I expect to be at about 22, maybe 23. I expect that this doesn't get killed. And this pops, and I'm going down to 46. Okay, it popped. I didn't lose 10 AP. I, in fact, have +7 from the node, which seems larger than before. So, something is still off, I think. I have not lost 10 AP. I'll take you down. If I disarm you... Okay, nothing changed there. But it seemed like this changed... Yeah, I don't think I ever lost AP. This changed the base tally count of the node itself. I'm sure you could go back on the video and look at what the tally from the node was before. I believe I hovered over it. But it definitely went up when this popped. So... Ice diamond is something different. Okay. Let's call it medium. No, let's call it medium, yeah. Ice diamond does not do what it says. It says it steals 10 AP when popped. It does not do that. I don't lose AP. Instead, it increases the base tally per action of the node. I was at 1 tally after talents before it popped. Then I was at 2 tally after talents. Once I used a program and let it activate. I did not lose any AP from this. Okay. We can, of course, stomach all this tally. It's not the end of the world, but definitely doesn't do what it says. Anyway, report is in. Take my accounts. I've got the ability to keep going forward, although this might be annoying to deal with. Let's go somewhere where it's 1 tally per action. Let's load Deception. Let's move on up here. What do we have? Use a program, download a blueprint. This is handleable with how much deck armor and stuff I have, so I don't want... So, we could see what happens, but I'm pretty sure let's just disarm this because it's going to do something like increase the base tally of the node, almost certainly. These pop. It's not the end of the world. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. Download. I care about. Get rid of you. Scan. What do we have? One of everything. Now, to be fair, I can knock these down no problem and still have AP to spare because my stuff costs 0. So I'm going to go here. Plus tally. Can't connect. No biggie. Yeah, attached to a door. Yeah, we don't care. Okay, nothing else. Probably should have even gone up this way because all there was to take care of was this guy. Because I already had the door open and I don't care about anything else. It was not connected. So, small mistake on my end, but whatever. I got what I came for. You're looking around pretty uselessly. I want to see what the reinforcements do since we have to wait around for them anyway. You're going that way. You are on a basic patrol up that direction. Let's go ahead and put you towards the exit. Should be fine over there. We are unlikely to have an escalation forced on us. Let everyone run in a straight line if possible, so you're going to grab the loot box. And then we'll all run the same way out. Yeah, so the fact that you get duplicates right now is going to be fixed in the near... Well, next time a mission is generated, it will be the case. Okay, so Tactical Surge is up in 2 turns. I'm going to use Rewind on Bracket just for move speed. So my CK runs much faster than she does. I'm going to stop 1 AP short. I'm going to stop here and see what the guards are going to do. If I can look ahead of them, I will, but I'm pretty sure I'm out of range. Oh, I'm not. Nice. That's not going to be a problem, actually. They're going over there. Still, though, nah, I'm just going to run out. It's fine. I'm expecting no issues. So run the team, end the turns. We escalate, I don't care. We're definitely not on pace for turn 18, that's for sure. Doesn't matter. The money is not why we're doing this mission. You should be fine up that way based on their pathing. Thank you, Look Ahead, for making this easy. I can't skip while they are inside of a debuff zone, so... Ooh, I didn't think about you finding a corpse and changing your pathing. But you're running towards that corpse, which is far away. Glad I got rid of these. Let's make sure we know what's going on. Let's have you extract. Fabric Collins is good. You're heading up there. You're going to see the same corpse, probably. I guess you don't care about it. Fair enough. Cool. No reason to talk loud, though. It's not worth it. These guys should be having no problems getting out. Or still running up or whatever. Escalation, it's fine. We're gonna outpace them. They find some corpses. It's another escalation. It's not the end of the world. Put you here. I'm just gonna click extract. Doesn't really matter. Odds of her being properly ambushed is basically 0. I'm just not gonna think about it. You're good. Jackknife can extract. And just to be extremely safe, I'm just going to end my turn here on static. And if we need somebody to help, we have somebody to help, but it shouldn't matter. If I really wanted to be super risk averse, I would have left the entire team up and ready to act, but I'm just so sure no one's being sent to where we are because there wasn't any security incidents towards us. It just like wasn't going to be a big deal. Alright, well, we're finally done. Mission 1 complete. 30 minutes. It's going to be another fairly long episode. As per usual. Time to get clear. Get me the hell out of here. It's not that simple. I didn't expect to rescue you, especially not by a Cyber Knight. The FSC likes you. Now you know. Maybe you weren't sure before, but they went through a lot of trouble to get you back. And I'm sure they'll punish the Syndicate Blade Split Eye in good time. They never miss a chance for payback. Not in good time. Tonight. What? You're getting out of here, right? No, we're waiting for Split Eye to arrive. Your friends at the FSC are patching through her planned arrival location now. I'm not a soldier. You came to rescue me. Get me out of here. We will, but we have different orders first. You have an important role to play. I'm the bait. You said it yourself. The FSC aren't going to miss a chance to punish those who cross them. I need you to keep your head down. Only get into the fight if you have to, but you have to stay close to my team. We are the only coverage you've got. And so, we go to the crumbling rooftop here. Once the fab has been freed, it won't be long before Split Eye is inbound to try to personally recover the asset. The FSC have a mole who has a good idea of exactly where the blade will land, so we can be waiting. Sounds like an Assassinate VIP mission. Time for the next stage. The FSC was able to give us just enough of a head start to be here when Split Eye arrived. They must have a well-positioned mole in her organization. That makes it sound like this isn't the first time they've tangled. But the FSC is taking this opportunity to make sure it is the last time. Way over there, huh? Syndicate Blade Split Eye has just touched down somewhere over here among the ruins of this abandoned skyrise, and her hover truck transport has pulled away. Be careful, she'll be heavily protected by bodyguards and looking for a fight. Oh, it's a hardened target mission. Must kill Split Eye to end her dangerous rivalry with the FSC. At the same time, must be sure to keep Fabric Collins alive, keep him close, or find a safe place to stash him while you get the second part of your job done. Remember, there's still a third and final escape stage required to leave the zone. Be careful to manage your supplies in this middle stage. Wonderful. Well, the nice thing is, Static has a lot of battery on her sword, I believe. Alright, so, I don't... Oh, there is a host here. I do kind of want to steal loot from it, so we're going to probably take some time on this one. Under Sec level 8 is not going to happen, although it looks like the turn count restarts every time. So that part's easy. We want to get our hacker up here. Just doing it for loot. I think that's very reasonable. I think once again I'm going to let my... I'm actually really tempted to use the camera stuff here, by the way. Maybe not this turn, but relatively soon. And actually it might be this turn, to be clear. If you die and go over the cliff, you're going to be seen by the camera. So I'm going to kill the cameras right now. Get rid of 8 of them. We'll have to do more later, but for now this is fine. This will give me enough space that, and it also is going to waste some AP, like running up and then back, but you're going to get one shot. Oh, you're not actually going to fall all the way down. Okay, whatever. Could have, of course, gone for it with a gun, but it's fine. Oh, wait, he should have gone that way. It's not the end of the world. We'll be okay. I should have used look ahead. It's a mistake on my part not to have done so. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to stand here, and then I want to figure out whether or not I get in range with Burn Surge or not. Weapon Blueprint for Heavy Raptor. Okay, if I have Burn Surge, I have 2 AP left, which is enough for a Sword Swipe and multiple claw hits. This should be fine every time, and if it's not, I can always get resuscitated by a teammate. So I'm going to stand you here. Find a bit of cover. Actually, I guess I go as far forward as I can. I'm in attack range. Hopefully I'm not getting ambushed by somebody else. No, I'm not. I'm debuffed, but it's not a big deal. That strike is pretty good. I'm glad I didn't glance. Ripper Blades with 3 attacks. First one... Wow, not even a glance at that one. That's wild. Cool. We've printed even more action and move points here. I have 1 move point passively. I got 1 from Tactical Surge. I got 1 from Burn Surge. And I got 1 from Redline. And I also got, a bunch of flat AP as well. And there's more coming next turn, or in a couple of turns. You're doing just fine. Gotta be able to carry that buff over for a while. Let's go ahead and try to run bracket towards this host. We'll go piecemeal. So we'll start there. I want info on if there's any guards nearby. There are not, so go the rest of the way up. That should be no big deal. Some people on the Ziggurat. Yep, that's fine. I'm going to have Fabric Collins grab this. And yeah, split eyes over there. Sure thing. Yeah, you're not going to run that. You're going to... Okay, let's see if I can get Dissolve to work. Actually, I don't... Do I care about dissolving this? I think it's like relatively low cost. Let's go for it. I believe you don't need line of sight. I will learn if I do or not right now. Nope, it works. Great. 1 AP down. It's fine. Then you can sprint and look for boxes. So up you go for the first one. Guards over there are not a big deal. I'm gonna grab this one as well yourself. Some nice blueprints here. And another pistol grip mod. Yeah, so there's no high-level pistol scopes. At least not in pre-built form. So I can't make my pistols any better. It's part of the reason I'm not running them. We should let everyone act first. Even static. You're walking closer. Cool. How about you? Standing around? Okay. You're coming closer. That's good for me, actually. Alright. I'm going to have my CK go last. Looks like this is just a simple walk forward for now turn. That's fine. We can be spicier later. Just try to get past these cameras. There's less to disable to get more forward progress. If you turn back, you could definitely see me. And then you wouldn't be able to deal damage because you're melee. It's not an immediate concern. You get this no problem. I might move you up this way. You can help a bit with the fighting. 10k cred ship, sure. Yep, more kind of the same stuff. Bracket can pretty easily grab this box. Might as well. Try to put her somewhere where she can fight. That might be a little bit tough, but I would like if she can fight. Okay, looks like she can from right there. That's good. Okay, we found another bad guy. There's a blooder way over there. I think you're part of the protection entourage. I'm going to have you get this kill and then come back. I mean, okay, so if I do this, right now I have basically 7 AP to attack with. That's a lot. That gets that kill basically every time. If I come up this way, it's going to cost me probably a total of 3 AP. I'm going to have 4 AP to fight with. At worst, 3. That'll be fine. I'll have enough. Not a very good box, but whatever. Okay, if I go here, that's going to be Crimson Vector to close the gap, and then a melee strike, and then should all be fine. So Crimson Vector gives me a hit for free. I'm clearly in melee range. Nope, I switched to the wrong weapon. Let's go back. This strike is going to be fine. In fact, he's dead. I couldn't have triggered Redline anyway. It doesn't. You can't re-trigger it while the buff is still on. So it actually makes you wait a full turn. And then Panther can just kind of sprint up. This camera is in a very inopportune spot. I'm tempted to stop short and kill this camera. I don't want to use Wired Nerves. That sounds like a complete waste. I think staying stealthy a little bit longer is pretty reasonable. Let's do it. Not that it really matters, but... And then you can start going towards the upstairs, which I think will, you know, potentially be useful down the line. Alright. Turn comes back. Do I need to be afraid of you? I don't think I do need to be afraid. I think if you see me, it's not the end of the world. So I'm going to let it happen. Similar for you, let this guy move. Guess we can do a look ahead. Ooh, I'm not quite in range. Just let it happen, it's fine. You're guarding, indeed. You probably see my team. No, you don't. You don't have the vision. Okay, cool. You're coming up closer. You might see us. You barely can't. That's actually... I didn't plan for that, but it worked out in the end. Okay, I think it's railgun time. I think we're not going to move anywhere this turn. That's okay. It's just railgun time. Shot 1's pretty good. Shot 2 is probably also pretty good. It was. Jackknife is gonna have issues with sound. It looks okay, actually. Okay, I'm gonna put you here. I'm gonna get seen. It's fine. Biocoat, AoE. No one else uses the gunfire. He's not dead. Don't want a Tox Cloud. Okay, I'm gonna delay and let Panther go and see if he can clean this up. You're gonna wait as well, actually. You're doing nothing. Okay. You're walking around. You rolled a 16. I'm in range to melee and then claw 3 times. That seems worth it. That likely kills. Intruder. Yep. I'm here to intrude. Oh, you are so dead. That's fine. A glance is okay. I get to hit again. And down you go. And this will basically wake up the squad. That's fine. You're at 14. I easily beat that. And I have Burn Surge again next turn. So yeah, you are completely fine to run up like this. Okay, War Machines are really good self-sufficient fraggers. And the thing is, right, like, I have... like, this is barely an upgraded weapon. Of course, my sword is really good. It is the... I would argue the overall strongest armor slicer blade in the game. In terms of a mix of damage and shred chance, it is just has the overall best stats. I could run a not active shred one, you know, run things like my Cyberknight's running, but I wouldn't have the guaranteed shred. Anyway, static is done. Panther's going to look for assault rifle damage here if he can. Looks pretty playable. Yeah, if I go here, I've got you both in the cone. I should get the kill, no problem. If I have to go for wired nerves to go again, I can, but yeah, surprise targets looking pretty good. Kill one, damage the other, but not dead. I'm hunted because I'm far enough away, and you weren't able to make visual contact on me. I'm going to run forward and let Jackknife just go for a Brainworm to keep her from acting and reporting on me. That should be fine. You can go for a single attack. I mean, chance of hitting is very poor. I should, you know what, no, I should just Venom Trap instead. The EV of that is much higher than the single shot. Brainworm costs 0, which I love, so here you go. Don't report me. Cool. You would see me, but if I run out like this, I don't actually get seen. I'm just outside your vision cone. So let's do that. Thanks for the loot, buddy. You're doing great. Next turn comes up. Escalation's a little bit close by. Don't love that. I am just out of your vision range. But not by much. I happen to be outside your vision range. That means it's Burn Surge time. That means it's Kill You time. Do I care about triggering the tally on this? Honestly, not really. But I also have so much AP to spare. Doesn't matter. So I'm going to run there. I crouch through the motion field so I don't get detected. I get easy attacks on you. Yeah, you heard my footsteps, but I've already ran past them. You are gone. How far do I have to go to not get seen by these guys? Let's go a little bit farther. Let's go somewhere like this. Spend 2 AP. That should be enough. Okay, there's the squad. There's the Blood Right. 6% stun break. Otherwise, pretty normal squad around. Let's leave Static where she is. Need to knock this down. I'm going to wait for my hacker to knock this one out. Then we can run forward. These cameras going to be annoying as well. Can't do a lot about that. I don't have security scramble back. I could look for a rewind and do some kind of some stuff. You're going to run over. You have no one to really fight. Everyone's too far from you. You're going to wait. Jackknife is going to wait. Bracket's going to go ahead and knock down this pressure plate. And then if we run for that, yeah, we get through a couple of cameras. It is what it is. It's too late now. We're going to escalate via this camera. I think it's fine. I think it's fine. Yeah, I think it's... The alternative is to knock this down, but then... I mean, well, I have Tactical Surge next turn. Okay, I'm going to Packet Loss this. We're going to get up to, like, this far without triggering anything. This camera is going to be, you know, the real deal, sure. But that's fine. I guess running this way is potentially faster. Fair. These guys are not going to see me. I can run up and go AR and it's fine. Downside is his camera sees the corpse, which I don't love. Yeah, I don't want the camera to see the body is the thing. What do I do about that? I think we just deal with it. It is what it is. You're dead. Camera sees the body. Okay. You're actually just a regular guard. Fair enough. I'm going to put you here. Seems like a reasonable enough spot to stand. I'm not too worried about it. Maybe I should be, but I actually feel like I'm okay. You see a corpse. You're going to start hunting. You're not going to find me. Static can't wait anymore. So... where do I want her to be? Being in the middle here is a little scary. Not the worst. But all my stuff is on cooldown right now. I don't want to jump in too hard without everyone else being ready to go. Definitely got to bring my shotgunner in. Let's pull back a little bit. And now I feel like legit standing here is like really safe. And they won't find me. I know, like, right next to him, but I'm actually pretty sure it's okay. And you're going to go that way. Jackknife should grab this box and keep going. Run you forward. I can pretty easily brainworm most of their team. Right, there's a camera right there. I understand. There's just a lot of cameras all in the same spot. We were already escalating, it's not a big deal. You're walking towards me, which I don't love. I'm going to leave you where you are. Okay, several guards will be sent via all the cameras we just triggered. And it turns out, yeah, I really should have left those corpses where they were for the most part. Because, like, the old corpse is timing out, because that actually would have potentially gotten some of these guards to run away from us. So, Tactical Surge, I need to take one step forward to hit the rest of the team. So let's go out to here. This will allow me to hit my War Machine. And now the plan is start the hack, go have fun. We trigger several cameras, it is what it is. Let's go. Okay. Right, so Overclock, Spoof, Scapegoat, Passive Programs. Let's leave traps where they are. I, of course, have 3 charges of Null-Op, as always. Tally, and then can't connect. Keep going. Double active. Tally. Do I want to save AP? I'm not going to have AP problems. Let's go connection health, then here. Okay, let's go for downloads first. There are going to be traps here, almost always. Let's go this way. Cyberdeck any action. Scan. Load a program, not going to happen. Sleaze you. Take my downloads. More traps there, that's fine. Again, I'm not going to load any programs. Go, scan, what do we have? +4 from the node. I don't think I ever stole any AP. Let's see what happens with AP afterwards. I got rerouted. Okay. I have enough stuff here that's fine. Get rid of you. And then I found the CPU. So what I want to do is actually get rid of connection. And then just go here and Null-Op. Okay, everything's gone. Spike, I get a lot of I get some IO back. I'm gonna probably reload scan. I need to reload sleaze. Okay, what's here? Load a program, exit the node. Okay, well, let's get the download blocker. Let's get rid of the exit the node. Not gonna load any programs, that's fine. I'm gonna come back here. And these should not exist. +4 from the node, 5 from effects. These are already gone. That was disabled for free. And yeah, cool. This trap is useless, which is great. I don't know what's actually supposed to happen, but I mean, maybe I did lose 10 AP when it popped, actually. I didn't notice it, but I also didn't track how much tally was on the node before that happened. Either way, we get some downloads. We'll check here afterwards with a couple of null-ops, and then we'll be done. Alright, moment of truth for them. You're running, and you're running over towards the other stuff. I love it. You're hanging out for now. The captain gave me a stim. Defend the asset. You're hunting. Nope, no one's there. Jackknife's fine where he is for now. You're fine where you are for now. You're running over. I don't... Yep, you don't see me. Okay, you're coming towards us. That's fine. We can deal with you. You're doing nothing as well for good reason. All right, Split Eye, what do you do? Okay, nothing basically. Just looking around. All right, our turn. So I can't get... Yeah, so a consideration I have now is how aggro do I want to be? If I go full auto, I actually can't. Yeah, and they're also, yeah, they're hopped up to initiative and 10% move speed, I think, just because they're... Oh, wait a second, wait. Who's the one who's hopped up? Wait, who did I miss? Who had the buff? Mike? What's going on? Where was this person who was hopped up? You have... Yeah, you have stun break. That's fine. It just doesn't show. But it's you. It says Wildfire has initiative and move speed. Okay, interesting. Okay, well, you're special. That's fine. I guess it did say the captain gave me a stim. Alright, so let's see. What do we want to do? How do we want to approach this appropriately? So, I can't do more than one set of full autos anyway, because I would need to reload. The nice thing is, these guys are all useless, so we just want to fight this crew. And one concern is if I fight this group... Let's see, am I going to be in stutter range? No. Yeah, so if I go here and like full auto these two... I'll pick up the entire group, which I don't think is a good thing. So what I think I should do is just get this kill by itself. And go a little slow. You're gonna see me, I don't care. I guess I am only hunted still, they still can't see me. Okay, I'm gonna do a double yield. Oh, shoot. No, wait, Fabra's at 7. Okay, I'm griefing. Am I willing to fight this group? Panther can bump her initiative. No, I can't. It's too... crud. Okay, I mismanaged this pretty badly. I do kind of want to go hyper-aggressive, full aggro here. Like, I think it'll be half decent. Funny thing is, I can only get line of sight on 2, because... Oh, I can get them all. Okay. How comfortable am I that I'm going to win on initiative? I'm going to min roll like a 22. I'm comfortable. Okay, we're just going to go for it. We're going to full send. So, full auto. We're hitting everybody like kind of once. I think that's fine. I'm not in range for the pulse generator, which is too bad. That would have been kind of nice. We hit everybody. I guess we have to hit the wildfire 2. Let's see. Yeah, you're at 17. You're at 17. You're at 16. You're at... Yeah. We're always going to win this in initiative, so let's just go. It's an ambush. We got one shred. That's nice. We got a shred there as well. That's actually really good. Makes our odds a lot better. One down. One more shred. You kind of suck a bit, but it's not the end of the world. And I'm just going to let you trigger this. It's going to be some noise. It's fine. Someone else gets this kill, I think, every time. I'm not worried about it. This is going to generate tally. It is what it is. I'm going to have Jackknife yield and see if the Fabric can... Oh, he can't yield. He rolled a 22, which is a problem. Alright, so I'm tempted to say I'm going to run up here. I'm going to Tox Cloud vaguely this direction. Okay, yeah, I'm going to run up here. Tox Cloud's going to block my War Machine from getting to do much. It's not the end of the world. But I'm going to do this, so that way they're all debuffed for crit vulnerability. I have 1 AP. I'm going to use that to shoot the Grunt Captain. And I'm going to use Brainworm to keep you from acting just in case we fail to get the kill, because your initiative roll is too good. These 3 are useless. It's fine. This will eventually clear out of the way, but it's going to be basically my War Machine not able to do a ton on her own. Outside optimal range makes it a little bit worse, but because you're hidden, I get the stealth attack. So let's start with the stealth attack, and then we'll do the rest a little bit later. Some damage, not a ton. Let's go print some move points and get into close range. If I'm here, I get guaranteed glancing hits. My min range is 4, so that's not terrible. It's acceptable as far as I'm concerned. We go full auto for a small amount of damage, and then we have our guaranteed glance with a ton of recoil for another small amount of damage, and yeah, they weren't going to die. It's fine, they're brainwormed. If I needed to, I could go for wired nerves and go harder, but I don't need to. You finally see me. Yeah, I'm spotted now. I don't really care. I could lower initiative by another 2, but I don't think I need to. If I kill you, we don't get an escalation. It's worth it. Wired nerves for an escalation is worth. So let's kill you. Actually, no, there was... No, I'm an idiot. They were already brainwormed. There was never going to be an escalation from them. They weren't generating any tally. Okay, I'm just stupid. Whatever, they're dead. I wasted brainworm. It's not the end of the world, but it was not optimal play by any means. Our team still goes ahead of all of them. It's fine. Tox Cloud moves off the map for the most part. Escalation, reinforcement right there. It'll be okay. We can... Actually, they're going to report on us, so it's going to get a little bit spicy. Need to bias toward action a bit here. Can I get you guys in a full auto and have AP? The answer is basically no. It's going to be probably it's going to be Jackknife doing a shotgun stun to make this look good. I think it's going to be the play here. So I want to get a shot on this guy. I need 2 AP for it. I guess we just generate the 1 tally here. It is what it is. Our extraction could be over there or over there. So after we get this kill, we have to run this way. That's fine. Yeah, you're going to run there and shoot this guy. It's the best you've got. I don't need other initiative tools. We're going to get these kills. I guess you could Sunbreak, but... This guy's supposed to die. We'll get there. Yep, they're still hunting around in the wrong spots. We're okay. Obviously don't want to get you caught up in anything. For now, we're alright, but... For now, yeah, I'm not in Tox Cloud. This thing triggers on me. It is what it is. Let's go ahead and stun the group. And shred you. We crit, so we double... What is my crit chance? Because my crit chance is only 25%. That's amazing. Alright, I go full auto SMG. I mean, I guess they're all stunned, but since some of them can break out of the stun, full auto SMG is likely to tag you for enough. We're going to get you lower as well. This seems acceptable to me. A little bit of damage. He's gone. Now she can stun break. She can stun break, but this guy can't. And we're still getting good progress every turn in terms of damage. Bracket can finish her job. These are done. I'm going to knock them down anyway because I have to disconnect at some point. No, I'm not going to. Never mind. Hang on. I take these down. I go over toward here. And I just hit null op. I'll just hit it twice. Take the download. Now I'm done. I got my 3 sets of downloads. I got my CPU spike wasn't needed, but whatever. I take my disconnect. Good job to you. I'm going to have you wait. I'm going to... let's see. I can't... I can probably finagle stuff, actually. If you reload, I don't have the AP to shoot. Yeah, I don't. But I can't do anything else anyway. I can get to only up here without being in range. So... What I'm going to do, I think, is... I think I'm going to run to here and use the pulse generator. So if I go here... Okay, I can go even shorter. If I go here... If I go here, I'm in range. And it strikes all enemies within 8 meters. So that triggers on me. It is what it is. Pulse generator. A little bit of damage. Debuff 2. I get some eye lasers. 100% hit chance here. Sure, right? Seems okay. Not quite dead, but close to dead. Don't have anything else I can do right now. I'm going to have you... I'm going to have you yield as well. Braggett should be able to get one shot here. Almost certainly. Ah, the line of sight is blocked. That's unfortunate. Okay, I'm going to have... Can you yield as well? No. Alright, you're just going to take down one of these guys, and then the Fabber can maybe clean up. I can get a shot with only 1 AP spent. That's good. Alright, Blooder dies. Down you go. Delay. You're going to get your own vengeance, bro. 44 damage, can you deal it? You might not, to be honest, but... We'll see what happens. Oh, baby, let's go. He's so good. He got the killing blow. The Syndicate Blade is down. Problem solved for the FSC. Time to get you out of there. Finally. Don't let your guard down for a second. This isn't over yet. That's true, it's not. Okay. So, we've generated a ton of tally here. Let's wait and see what all the guys are actually doing. So I'm going to turn you... Actually, I guess you can go this way and you're not hitting Tox Cloud. Yeah, it's telling me I'm not hitting it, so... I'm going to trust that the game is not lying. It appears to not be lying. Okay, sure. It's fine. You're on the way. Yeah, okay. This is going to be something to actually deal with. Start running Bracket back. We're going to exit around here. I mean, that's just a worse version of the same thing, so... We'll do what we can. Panther has the best initiative roll. That's good. He should be fine somewhere around there. He's out of ammo. Yeah, they're all being sent... Oh, you're actually going to be angry. Okay. Thankfully, you're sent the wrong direction. That's actually pretty nice. Oh, you're turning around, but you're not in range to be angry yet. Okay, so initiative's going to be a real problem here. Escalation 10 is nothing. It feels like evens are often useless for street gangs. So let's see. Many of these people go before me. You're going early. You're going early. You're going relatively late, but still ahead of my team. Like if I drop you by 2, it doesn't actually matter. I'll still do it, but it doesn't do much. So let's see. You're going at 20. I can bump somebody to go early. That person should probably be Static. I think Static might have Burn Surge back. Yeah, she does. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to give you a ton of initiative so you can go early. I'm going to stun you, I think, no matter what. Just don't want to have to deal with you right now. You're already angry. And you're acting soon enough that you're going to turn angry anyway. So let's just go for it. We get really good damage there, which is nice. And then... Oops. Unless I am very sure Static gets all the kills, I should lower someone's initiative. You're easier to kill, you're harder to kill. So let's slow you down. That should be fine. Alright, Static, you're up. Let's Burn Surge. Let's go Melee. This kill is looking pretty likely. Let's see. I don't know for certain if Crimson Vector triggers Redline. I'm pretty sure it does, but I don't know with 100% certainty. So I want to see how this happens. I get the kill. It triggers Redline. Good. Your initiative was lowered, but it doesn't matter that it was, because you're definitely dying here. You're going relatively soon. Gotta be careful about that one, but for now it's fine. This kill is always happening. I can't easily hide you. I'm just going to get spotted by this person. I don't really care. Actually, I do a little bit. I'm going to spend 1 AP and duck behind this. That way this person, if they run towards me, runs as far as they can. Okay, nope, you're useless. Got it. You're stunned. And the rest are going all the wrong directions. Great. Let's generate as little tally as we can, because we might as well. We're already going to escalate, but if we can keep the guards from redirecting towards us, that'd be ideal. Crit chance is 15%. How am I critting every time? I mean, that's wild. Like, that's I mean, it's possible it's bugged, of course. Or it's just I'm incredibly lucky, or it like... Or it's like rolling 2 shreds anyway. I mean, 159 pure damage. No, that's I mean, that's critting, right? Like, I am getting crit damage here. I'm just very lucky, I guess. You're going to trigger the camera. It is what it is. Put you there is fine. Like I said, we're escalating anyway, so let's just get out. Are you on that? Yes, you are. Okay. You're going to duck for 1. And then let's just take these shots. Great. They're gone. Wonderful. I guess we just keep walking forward. Doing it in a crouch to not get even more tally. We're going to escalate. What's the escalation going to be? Reinforcing the exact same spot. Fine. It is what it is. Okay, they've all been sent to the same locations now, so they're actually going to ambush me. Don't love that. How do I manage that being the case? So yeah, this is all direct line of sight. Okay, if I'm here, it's going to block line of sight pretty well. Like right there is going to block everybody. It's a good spot for me to stand to ambush them later. And then let's have the rest of the team wait and see what they actually do. This guy's at 7. I've got to find a way around that. Yeah, so you're hiding. That's good. You're going to go down to 11. Panther's going to be in a weird spot where he can't delay the right amount. That's going to be annoying. Yeah, they're all being sent now. Let's knock this out. It's going to be annoying, generating tally. Yeah, this Blooder is going to get to act, unfortunately. Oh, you actually spotted me. Oh, you're going to get angry then. You're angry, and I'm going to get shot at. I'm getting shot. You have AP left, yeah. Oh, you don't? Oh, wow. Okay. I don't have stun. I have 1 Brainworm. Omega is for sure going to get to deal damage here. And I am limited on initiative tools. But my best play is still going to be come up here, deal some damage, and keep going. So I'm going to biocoat you with my shotgun. That's some damage. You're the highest initiative, so you're the Brainworm. Other people we can probably beat. Alright, it's Panther's turn. I have very few tools actually available for use. So I'm thinking we just run up, we full auto, we throw it on look ahead. And it is what it is. Looks pretty solid. If I get crits, we're really happy. I didn't really, although they are kind of low. We can drop many of your initiatives. That's going to be helpful in the future. Jackknife's first. Panther's even more first. Bracket has no chance of being useful here, to be honest. Let's just wait and see what the Blooder... Oh, I can't wait. Of course I can't. Alright, we're going to reload the railgun then. Yeah, you're going to get to here, turn alert, and the nice thing is your gun has very bad max range. It's an urban assault, but I expect to take damage here. We'll see. Oh, there's no way. Wow, I'm lucky. Okay, you're going to turn... You're going to be out of AP. No, you might not. It's close. It's close. You might have enough AP to shoot. Nope, cool. All right. We all won an initiative, so guess what? Time for you to still be useful. You are Brainwormed, so this is... Yeah, this is the more important kill. All right. Make progress. Have 1 AP. Shoot the gun. Coin flip. That's fine. And it's Static's turn to go play the game. Let's see. So... Yeah, red line is on right now already. If I rewind, I can Burn Surge again. Don't know if I will need to, per se, but... You're dead. Corpse discovered. Uh-huh. Okay, so 12, 13, 16, 18 brainwormed, and then too far away to matter right now, although that can change. Okay. Well, if you're at 12, there's no way we care about your initiative roll. I'm going to go claws here, actually. So I don't think I can maximize my... Actually, no. If I go claws, I can eye laser somebody. So I go for claw damage here. That leaves 2 AP up, which lets me use AP to stop somebody else in their tracks. And so you're done. So you've been brainwormed. You're real. You're the only one who's real. Like, we only had to outroll one person on initiative, and everybody else we crowd controlled. One was brainwormed, then one's too far away. Honestly, and if I really, really needed to, I could, like, it wouldn't be in range, but I would almost be able to, like, Predator Blade somebody. Not bad, but this person, of course, is really aggro. Is angry. You've been bio-coded for minus accuracy, which is always ironic when I bio-code the person that I brainworm. It's a little bit of a planning gap. You're going to go ahead and run up to some people. Yeah, I'm just going to outright take this attack, and then let you shoot this guy, and then kill them both. You're dying here. Oh, you're definitely dying here. See you, nerd. No reason to kill you right now. Let's go ahead and let you do whatever you're going to do. I mean, my Seagate doesn't get out, so there's no point in rushing everybody to safety. Although you actually do make it. So... Actually, I'm just going to have you shoot. Because I can. Again, we're not getting out this turn anyway, so... Just do some damage and then keep running. 13 damage, amazing. You're going to stand right there. If you get out, great. If you don't, it's fine. Cool. Good for you. As we discovered in one of the earlier missions, actually I'm going to stop. I'm just going to stop around here. I don't know why I'm going piecemeal. There's no reason to do any of this. I should just like let them actually act. Yeah, you're useless. As we discovered from an earlier mission in a two-parter, if you don't reload your E-rifle or railgun, it stays not reloaded, and you have to like spend the AP on a future turn. So it is optimal for you to reload your guns in, you know, a prior leg of the mission, as long as you're not wasting too much ammo long term. Decent enough damage. This guy's gonna die to poison now, right? Oh yeah, you are. Alright, just gonna run up there. This guy's stun runs out soon. It's only the remainder of this turn. Well, that shouldn't be a big problem. Get the rest of the team within 6 AP. Get this kill with static, and we'll be fine. Ideally, you're not going to be in the camera range yourself. Camera sees the body, but last I saw, a camera seeing a body was only 2. It was only 2 tally. Actually, doesn't matter. I'm going to leave him alive. Because we beat him on initiative, and so there's no point in making a corpse the camera's going to see. Oh, he died to poison. Okay, so we get some tally, but we're on the way. Part 2 complete. It's time for part 3. Alright. Split Eye is down. Now we just need to clear this area. Extraction isn't going to be easy. We've stayed too long now. Okay, well, we'll see what this looks like. Split Eye is dead. The FSC's retribution is complete. Can we leave now? No, we've got one more errand you've got to survive. Choppa, no, I won't make... You're pulling my leg. I was, but that doesn't mean getting out is going to be easy. To take Split Eye out, we stayed too long in the hot zone. Now we just need to clear the area. They sent the wrong... Okay, that's... whatever. Everyone, check your weapons, gather your wits. We've got to break out from this little hiding spot and make a run for the underground. Only option is through a dangerously open but abandoned highway interchange. So a little bit more, huh? So the delay to take our shot at Split Eye will make our extraction of the area difficult. Need to complete a final sprint to safety with the armor fabricator in tow. Okay, Milieu forces are trying to lock down this interchange so no one can get through. They lost track of us after the killing and now don't know we are coming. Got one final distance to cover. We can blast our way through or try to move methodically. Either way, you better get moving. I have some unfortunate news. The airwaves are getting flooded with encrypted Bravestar chatter. We stayed way too long in the zone. Of course, Bravestar has been called in to suppress the violence. Won't be long by the sound of it. You're going to have some unwelcome visitors dropping in on you. Maybe they could be a welcome distraction. Let's move. Yeah, okay, this is going to be quite spicy. Last time Brave Star mingled, it was rough stuff. Our exit's going to be way over there. Nothing else to do except try to get out, so, you know, we'll bypass whatever we can. I am not in range of that camera, but bracket is. I can do a hard delay and it's not a problem. Let's see. I'm going to yield back to Panther. Panther's going to go ahead and hit Tactical Surge. I have no reason to rush for kills here. So we're going to try to be as patient as we can. Let's try to delay in a spot where we're not likely to get spotted by anybody. So, like, we can all gather up around this area. And then if we get an escalation, we can drop reinforcements. But for now, you simply do some nice, easy delays. Get you to there. Not worried about any of these bad guys. You know, we can completely bypass this group. Come up all the way to here. The only break of the fence is up there, so we have to kind of like, we can get like past this truck, then up here, then up here. Likely there could be guards posted. Likely there will be guards posted in that area, but it shouldn't be too bad. Oh, I like can't, like some of this like is not like clickable. It's weird. I was like moving my mouse down and nothing changed. Let's go right there. That seems fine. She can hack one of these cameras as needed. There we go. We see a guard over there. Static can pretty safely run pretty, like, very far up, actually. Yeah, it's like some of this is, like, awkward to move my mouse through. That seems fine. I gotta make sure I don't go too far forward. I don't want this guy to, like, walk toward me or something. Okay. Got past the area. That's the important thing. Let's wait. Let's see what everybody does. Yeah, you're looking over that way. We can get past that, though. Alright, last two. Looking back and forth with a sniper rifle. And you're standing ground over there. Not a problem. This guy could be an issue. I'm going to stop a little bit shorter. I'm going to go at 2 action points. That will allow me a couple of look-aheads. Let's see. So I want to know what you two are going to do. I want to know what this group's going to do. Who can I grab? I can't grab all... No, I can. Okay. So you're going to stand around. You're going to stand around. You're going to stand around. And we can kind of stay out of your reach. I'm going to go kill this camera. I'm going to go max distance. And I'm going to go ahead and... Because I'm rolling at least a 27. You're going to look forward. I can probably actually run past you. We can get our entire team up this way, I'm pretty sure. I am tempted, though, to throw Tox Cloud at these guys. I don't think it's worth it. I don't think there's a major upside to it. Let's just keep going in a straight line. We're far enough away from everybody here. Snipers see, from recollection, 22 meters only. Yeah, you're not going to see the war machine. There's nobody behind the truck. That's good. I might cut up this way. This guy would see the body at some point, and this guy... I guess he's walking away, but he's coming back. Let's go ahead and burn sprint for now. No real reason not to that I could think of. Let's just keep going in a straight line. So far, so good. Pretty good first turn. 6 tally. Sure. Ah, crud. I did not know the camera's going to turn that way. Here they come. That was too fast. They must have received reports of a person of interest under guard. You're right, they have a bead on Faber Collins. They'll be coming for him. While they are sure to cause havoc as well, these Brave Star forces will be focused on trying to reach and eliminate Faber Collins. Oh boy. Alright, well, this got very real. Now the camera saw us after the turn ended, so none of these guards... Yeah, and even you, I believe, max vision of captains is only 20. So he won't see Panther. No one else here matters. We should let Brave Star run up and be angry. So all I want to do is wait, and see what happens. I will need to find some way for Fabric Collins to delay. I don't have a way to do that. Okay, it's gonna be... Yeah, darn. He's gonna be stuck here where he's gonna be at 18. And if I ever delay him, he's gonna go to 8. He's gonna go right here and be in front of this guy, and there's no way to interject myself in between. So we're just kind of in this weird spot. And I wish I had thought about this camera turning around in the 360. I would have hit it with the packet loss. Oh well. Let's wait, let's wait, let's wait, let's wait, let's wait. What do you got for me? Oh, wait, he saw them instantly. That's wild. Instantly into Overwatch 2. That's a wild 180. I've never seen that before. That's so funny to me. Yep, you don't have the vision range as expected. You don't have the vision range as expected. Of course, as my team turns to spotted, these guys will have info on them. Right now they're not, but that will change at some point. A lot of guards here, but they're not going to run right through them. Brave Star won't, I should say. Jackknife delays, Panther delays. Overwatch misses. Runs very far up. Okay, everyone's going to run towards the gunfire, which makes sense. Missed that too. Alright. Alright, these guys are all angry. They're all alert. We've got a big combat situation on our hands. Don't like where you're standing, to be honest. So if I can bypass these guys and hide behind this truck... Because, like, Bravestar don't have grenades. Now, this guy has 1,000,000 armor. And it's going to have 1,000,000 armor for several turns. That's going to be really annoying to deal with. Thankfully, no stun break. So we can, you know, we can brainroom the humans and atomic stutter and bat these guys, but yeah, it's going to be a whole thing. That's going to put you in a bit of danger, but I can use tools to make that safe, I think. So I'm going to run you to here. That's most line of sights blocked. And again, if I'm hidden and every single... Oh, wait, you're spotted. Right, you're spotted because... Ah, darn. Okay, so that means these guys are going to have a bead on him as well, which sucks. We'll have to hide him. I mean, we can't actually hide him. So, darn. That's actually one downside is... they have not yet fixed the bug where everyone with... Like, basically, factions sort of don't care about who saw whom. Anyone who's alert knows where anyone who is spotted is. They've said that they count that as a bug, and so they'll change the functionality, but for now that's not any different. And they're all gonna be running. They're also gonna run towards this escalation point as well. That's gonna be kind of rough. Okay, I'm being maybe a little bit too risky here in terms of how I'm playing this out. I'm gonna reload this this E-rifle. I should have done it in the previous mission. It's my fault not to have. But I really want to try hiding my team behind this truck and seeing how much we get from the infighting. It really might not be any good, but it also gets me very far away from this camera point, which is where they're all going to be headed. So I want to see what comes out of this, but this might be a tactically very foolish decision. And one thing I am going to do is I'm going to stop you short right here. So I can throw Tox Cloud this way. I'm not running through these guys. There's no way. So I'm going to put you here in some decent cover. I'm going to float Tox Cloud towards them, which I think will end up being decent. I could be wrong about that, but I think it'll end up being decent. No rush on a Brainworm here. You're still hidden, so like no one can really hit you. And let's get the Cyber Knight all the way up to here. Okay, do I need to do any initiative stuff? I'm pretty tempted to bump... Let's see. You're going after the Whistler, who doesn't know anything, and the SWAT guy, who does not have line of sight on you. Jackknife's going a little bit late, but nobody... None of the... Like, no one... He's hidden, right? And this guy's going so late, he's not going to turn around and find Jackknife, so no, everyone's safe here. I'm going to put you in a spot where you can probably get a good set of shots out. You're going to end up being, you know, a rifler for a while. I guess it's just out of attack range. I'm surprised. But yeah, I'm going to put you here. That should be pretty playable, all things considered. And if we need to go and be aggressive at a future turn, Caltraxi just, here's some durability. Yeah, no big deal. Okay. Here we go. Turn 2. Toxico does not hit anybody new yet. Orders received. I don't know if they're going towards the mines, or sorry, towards the camera spotting, or towards the intruder spotted, but hopefully they don't spot Jackknife. He should be okay, he really should. The mines hopefully affect Brave Star. I am very much hoping that is true. And of course, the entire map's being woken up, which, to be fair, quite fair. Okay, we should let them infight. Let's see how it goes. No, he doesn't trigger landmines? Oh, that sucks. I'm gonna call that feedback. Invading forces don't trigger security devices like landmines. I think they should. This Brave Star SWAT just ran over a D-Cartel prox mine like it was nothing. Please let it blow up. Alright, when the report goes through, we will move on. There we go. I don't like her being in the open like this. She does count as hidden for now. That will eventually change. Let's go ahead and spend 2 AP. You can spend 1 more to get a railgun shot off. That seems okay. That's fine. I think static. Yeah, let's have you do the same thing. Let's have you hide back here. Let's let them infight. Hopefully it goes well. Yeah, so you among many people are going to be running towards these camera spots, which is not ideal. You're spending 2 AP anyway. Let's put you back here. These guys aren't going to see you. It's not going to be a big deal. Yep, you're going to be running towards the camera spot as well. I would love to bypass this successfully. You should be out of AP. Alright, so you're close. We're all hidden behind this truck. I do want to wait until these guys actually finish up what they're doing. Right, because if I come out and get spotted, it's another person they might fight. Of course, they are aiming for that guy, and I get it. But surely some of these guys can actually be shot at earlier on. So I'm going to keep delaying. Jackknife is not allowed to stand right here. I'm tempted to Venom Trap you. Oh, SWAT F-Zero. That's actually a new name. Officer Grit. 50% chance to break stun. Okay, so SWAT F-Zero. We have the S-Class Bracas. You're a regular SWAT. Okay, so SWAT F-Zero is the captain variant. Or maybe the shotgunner, but no, I'm pretty sure it's the captain variant. So if you're not easy to stun, I'm probably going to... I should wait. I don't need to rush this. You're level 17. You're actually a good brainworm target, to be honest. I feel like I should brainworm you. Like, I think it's just correct. Well, I don't want you to hear me, though. That's not ideal. Wait, oh, right, that guy would hear me. Okay. I'm going to delay that as long as I can. So, even though I'm using up a lot of AP to do this, I'm going here so that... And I just hope you don't chase down my my Fabber. I don't think you will, but there's always a chance that you do, in which case I'll be sad and taking damage. Okay, you're running towards intruder spotted. You're running toward camera. Oh, you're running... Yeah, you're running toward... Yeah, I think that was camera. You at least got Tox Clouded. You still can't see me or anything. Yeah, so Brave Star is sprinting toward us. You're going to actually fight. Okay, good start. Yep, sure. Cool. It's good damage. You're not great at your job. But the infighting commences. Yeah, you're all running towards the camera. And unfortunately, it makes you really not somewhere useful. You shouldn't have enough AP to do anything. Indeed, you do not. Let's see. Bracket will go towards the end. She'll probably end up stunning this guy. We're going to run most of the team toward this, I think. We'll have to deal with these guys afterwards. You rolled a 20? Really? That's annoying. You might have to... We might have to turn this off via... Oh, shoot. I already ended Bracket's turn. She needs to packet loss that, I'm pretty sure. I can reach the guy with a CC. I can maybe... Like, if I'm here... yeah, it's in range for interference spike. I guess we can do that. Anyway. You're going to fight... Yeah, you're going to fight these guys. That's good. Alright. Well, he's getting pretty low. That's good. You're going to start walking. And you're in... You're, like, so far away. You're going to have really bad accuracy. Wow, you shredded the captain? What an Okay, what an absolute hero. What an absolute hero. Well, that's great. We take those. Okay. It's combat time. Fabric Collins is hell of useless. He's already spotted. I need to be able to... Okay, you're brainwormed. I might need to brainworm you also, since you're a captain. You are good against stuns. But the shotguns can work pretty well against the robots. Okay, well, we're going to start by coming out here and just firing some bullets. It's certainly not the prettiest, but we're just going to start here. A little bit of damage, whatever. I'm going to go ahead and do leverage to block reinforcements. They're going to be more harmful than helpful. Bracket only has 4 AP, so I'm going to have my Cyberknight go for some of the more aggressive looks here. I really do want to interference spike this guy. I think I have to, unfortunately. As wasteful as that feels. This is a good turn for Wired Nerves, to be honest. Let's pop this. So as far up as I can. Which is here. Okay, they're now getting angry. Okay, so basically, I can spend 4 AP doing this. Then I have to walk up here and interference spike you. And then my initiative roll is still going to be in the 20s, so it's not going to be a problem. I guess I could, actually, one thing I could do is run up an interference spike on the future turn, because I'm not going to have any problems right now. Alright, I'm going to go here. Actually, no, I'm going to do one basic hit first. This helps me get rid of recoil. Never mind, I just crit for 1,000 damage. Who needs... Although, now I wish I had Power Slice, because it would have gotten one shot. That is a stupid amount of damage. Holy moly. I think we still Power Slice. Because I wasn't going to crit that one. Okay, there's no reason to not spend the AP now, I think. I couldn't have struck anyway, so let's interference spike you. Too late to go back on it. You're brainwormed. You're real at 19, but CK still goes first. You're at 13, who cares? These guys are all going to start running up, or at least relatively soon. And there are 1, 2, 3... Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 D-Cartel, and 3 from SWAT right now. Okay. Jackknife. They're all going to hear your gun. Min range has got to be fine at 0, right? Yep, okay, cool. Yeah, they're going to hear your gun. It is what it is. Let's put you here. They're going to hear gunfire. You're angry. 83 to hit. We get a basic shred. Good enough. Do I want to brainworm this captain? I think the answer is yes. Great. The 2 captains, they may not be able to be stunned, but they've been brainwormed. That'll be good enough. This guy has rolled a 17. That is not good for me. I'm going to wait on packet loss, honestly, for a while, it looks like. No, I'm going to yield to static. Static is better armor shred. I'm going to burn surge. This is a good turn for it, to be honest. That seems fine for the first action point. We go for the active shred. Didn't get the RNG shred. That's kind of too bad. Dude, how are we failing this hard at shreds? How did she fail that many in a row? That's wild to me. You'll let a clause, at least. That's actually crazy that you failed that many shreds. Alright, well, from here, I'm thinking I can lurch out for claw damage, so I'm going to run up here. I'm going to pulse generator all three. I don't need this captain to die, but I do want this guy to die. Down you go. These guys are brain rooms and will fight for me. You are alert, because you walked up to this guy. Panther rolled well on initiative, the other people didn't. So, how do we make this safe when most of my team is not in a great spot with this? I'm going to do that because Panther can, on a future turn, just re-hit with Scramble, like when it comes back. Toxcloud is going that direction, right? So, it might hit this guy, it might not. But if it does, it drops initiative by 2. Put you here with a little bit of cover. It's not a lot of cover, but it's a little bit of cover. Actually, it's pretty exposed to those guys. Maybe just stand by the truck still. Okay. Hits 1. Doesn't quite hit 2. New landmines. Not the end of the world, actually. Violent trespassers. Tasking non-responsive. No reinforcements. Absolutely screw you. Escalation is... Prox mines. We already know that. We already saw the mine. I'm griefing. Camera saw nothing, which is kind of nice. Okay, so there are lots of angry guards who matter. You guys are brainwormed. You 3 exist. I can't run my melee guys into there without getting poisoned, which I don't like. I could run you here to strike once, but I'm not going to kill most likely. How do we deal with this group? I'm kind of tempted to all hide like back here. This guy's got to die, but these two can't reach. If we hide back here, these guys can't reach. So I'm tempted to do something like stun you, shoot you, hide here. And I think it'll work. Now, one question is, who's the kill versus who's the stun? Like, that's not a bad stun target, because this guy is just not bad to shoot at. The team's going to get to, like, here for the most part. I mean, these guys are really far away, actually. That's kind of scary. They do not have good distance here. I'm going to rewind this guy for another brainworm, I think. That's going to make this really easy. It's going to bring you up to 16. 16's good enough. This guy's at 14. Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna commit to it. I'm gonna rewind Jackknife. It's gonna give me another brainworm for this dude. I'm gonna come all the way up here and just unload a stun and say these guys don't matter. Or they shouldn't have to matter. I think that's fine. I think we can make that work. Okay. You're brainwormable. Everything should be okay. I'm going to actually leave this guy alive and brainwormed so that he can maybe draw some fire. I have my claw buff on, right? Yeah. Okay, so there's no rush to go for claw stuff. This kill is still worth it, though. Because you killing the SWAT guy is not helpful to me. I might stand you here. Just because I don't think these guys can reach you anyway, so... I think these guys are far enough away as well that it doesn't matter. So, yeah, you're brainwormed, and you can be dealt with, and you are stunned. So I'm going to stay right here and wait. I'm going to have Bracket do something kind of similar, just kind of get pretty far away. Storing 1 AP is not useful. Storing 2 is not useful either. Storing 3 puts me too far up where these guys can reach me. So I can't do much about that one. I think I ultimately just, yeah, come pretty far up, and this should just be safe. We're trying to get out anyway, right? There's no rush for this, or there's nothing to grab extra. You rolled pretty well. Nice, you're shooting the captain. That's what I wanted. Overwatching the captain. Yeah, that makes sense to do nothing. Unfortunately, that blocks me. Now, fortunately, I've got Brainworm anyway. But that means I'm now relying on Static to finish that kill, which is not what I was anticipating. No reason to chug that. Let's be as efficient as we can. Let's see, can I get in range with only 1 AP spent? No. I don't think anyway. No, still no. Okay. So let's spend 2 AP into the edge of the cone. I'm cleanly in Brainworm. Okay, that's you stopped. You are still real. If I go here to Tox Cloud, or to stun you, you have a very, very clear shot. If I go here, you can easily get around to get it. If I go here, you have it. I mean, I just can't guarantee that Static gets his kill, but we just have to suffer through it, I think. There isn't a better option that I can see. So, yeah, we just kind of... Let's make sure you don't block Static's line of sight, I guess. Let's be ultra safe about it. So it's going to be, I mean, it's going to be somewhere like this. Even though it's a little bit exposed. It's at least not going to block Static, and it's what it is. Okay. You're going there. This guy's a little bit late. That could be scary with these guys coming up. It shouldn't be the easiest for them, but that is possibly a spot they could see. Okay, you're useless. That's good. This guy's really far away. But he's on the hunt. You have no shot at being useful here. I'm going to put you there, which is pretty well covered, but this guy still does have the chance of shooting you. Brainworm on for one more action. But still, you standing there is acceptable. Okay, let's hope we don't get jumped too hard. Alright, Static. Oh, wait, no. She has Stun Strike. I can just end this right now. Absolutely not. Go fuck yourself. Let's do that. And then for funsies, I will eye laser you. This is actually really useless because that crit debuff is going to end this turn. So I get nothing. But at least we're relatively okay. You're going to go shoot the captain. But you can see this guy's like actually hittable. But they're busy. But now the angry guys can certainly try to move up. As long as... Yep, you're on the way. You have a shot. You do. Ow, his armor sucks. Okay, you're far away. Okay, we need to have initiative bumps here. Sentinel data turn 5. Tox Cloud does some damage. Reports of gunfire. Okay, we gotta get this guy to safety. He lost a third of his health already. Escalation 15. Reinforcements? No. Tasking framework? Not responsive. Thank you very much. Okay, that's right there. That's fine. I can get rid of it. He definitely needs to get safe. Let's knock this down. This guy is at 16. Everyone rolled above that, which is good. That kill is absolutely free. But I need to kill these guys. So... yeah, you're Bramer for a while. This guy's dead. This guy's alert but far. Once we get to, like, the high cover area, we're completely chilling. You know what? I actually might legit just go to high cover and start shooting. And that puts me in a pretty good spot where I basically can't take damage from here. This guy does need to die. I have good line of sight on all three, which seems pretty playable. Everyone else gets a chance to go. I think... let's see. So who gets to go before anyone else on my team gets to go? You who's stunned. You who's not remotely close. And you who's not remotely close. You are alert, so you are going to actually... wait, no. Yeah. You are alert now because I guess you carried over from that. You could just about get in range of Fabric Collins. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and bump Collins then. Just so he can get into high quality cover. I'm going to go until I have 3 AP left. That should be decent. Although, yeah, it might do some weird stuff with the hit chance. We'll have to see. I'm centering on you just so I have these two both getting hit. I don't care about killing the Brainworm guy, but we need the other damage to work. Big crits, big damage, not bad. You're going to run for the exit. And you're going to stop here in hard cover. I could actually stop somewhere back here and not get seen at all. But I actually think being under hard cover is good enough. Actually, ooh, I can sprint. That's helpful. It's telling me that's hard cover. It's scaring me a little bit. I mean, there's no way they have line of sight on this one. Okay, I'm just going to put you, like, way back here. You are essentially unshootable from there. Off you go, buddy. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Alright. So, Static and Jackknife still have... Let's see, yeah, you're stunned, you're real. Can I get real shots with 6 AP left? Not really, no. I mean, I kind of can. Like, if I do this, I can shoot at just you two. You're at 16, you're at 10. My Scourge gets a kill, no problem, so I think aiming at you primarily is better. And no one else can reach this. Like, no one else is a threat. These guys are too far away, so... I think it's acceptable to come out like this. This is almost certainly a kill. It is. And then... That seems fine, accuracy-wise. Okay. It's fine. You can definitely be scary. I think you're going to be just out of AP. Yeah, you don't have reach. There's no way. Static needs her... yeah, Redline is gone, which means she can get claw buffed again. We go for 1 sword strike, followed up by some claw attacks. That should work. 0 crit chance, so I'm not going to roll too high. Okay, claws will kill here. Probably in 2. Great. You gotta die, and it's better that she does it than Jackknife, so... Block here. Actually, it's not going to be great because of recoil. Actually, it's not that bad. Wow. Yeah, we just go for 2 single targets. Great. Only needed 1. But second would have been a guaranteed hit via focus fire. I want to do anything special. You're brain for 2 actions. No, I'm not worried about any of this. I'm going to go a little bit short just to... Like, if I stop here, I can react and see if there's any actions I need to take. I don't think there are. You're slowly walking up. Jackknife can now start running it. Let's put a new Tox Cloud down. And let's go run away. Bracket is not going to make it out next turn, so I've got to stick around a little bit longer, but... I think you ending your turn and getting a cover bonus is pretty worthwhile. And then you guys can all try, but you shouldn't be effective at all. Bracket's the most exposed, but I can change initiative if I need to. Okay. You've shot your friend. Appreciate that. Yeah, Bracket is going to need somebody to give her a buff. Well, no. She has good enough initiative. She doesn't need it. But they are getting kind of close, which scares me. Yeah, everyone rolled well. Static can start running towards the exit. I don't see why she needs to do anything else. Bracket will have to stop a little bit short, but it should be fine. Alright, you're good. This Tox Cloud is getting a little close, but we're fine. I didn't think about it. Potentially reaching our exit. Tasking framework still non-responsive, which is glorious. Is the escalation going to be reinforcements? Nope, it's turning a landmine back on. That's just fine. We got what we wanted by blocking the first set of reinforcements. Let's go ahead and drop initiatives by some more, in case we need it down the line. I'm going to put you on the exit. Again, I don't think Bracket quite makes it, but I can figure it out. You clearly have to leave. No point in using the first aid kit or anything. Bracket. Ooh, she does make it. Cool, we're done. Mission complete. Panther's in a weird spot, but I don't think he's getting shot. Actually, it won't matter, because we'll be standing on the exit, and thus we'll be fine. It should end when Jackknife walks into the square. We are clear. Stick close to Faber Collins. We can't have this going wrong this late in the game. Alrighty. That's fun. It's the first 3-part mission they've made, and it was honestly pretty cool. I liked it a lot. We just shot our way out of a hellstorm of Bravestar. Tell me something good. As promised, Dr. Kairos is ready to deliver. She's reflecting herself. Let's send that as a bug. Dialogue bug. End of FSC armor power play. Dr. Kairos references herself, not FSC. Or whoever. Wrong proper noun referenced. Wait for it to go through, and then we move on. They had better over-deliver. We pulled off a major 1-2 punch tonight. The Syndicate Blade is dead, and the Armor Fabricator is still alive. Fabricator looks a little worse for wear, but as you said, alive. That's all they can expect considering what he had to go through. Now, what about the unit's promise? Are they going to make good? You know I'm good for it. You pull it off, and their armorer is back home in his unit. I can now start selling FSC armor. Pull off the power play. Big upgrade, still takes exposure. Not a big deal. Bracket bumps up. Jackknife bumps up. That's nice. Get some XP in through the SimStream Trainer. Didn't finish in 19 turns. That, yep. I mean, yep. That's fair. Good number of accounts. Files. None of them go to any doctors. But from loot boxes that we looted, I think we got some, yeah, Dr. Samdara. I think we also got a Dr. Veros V-chip. Yeah, Dr. Kairos V-chip. All right, well, anyway. We got paid. We're on the way to PL7, which will actually make our missions worth even more money and XP. Right, so, just take a look. Oh, wrong button, actually. Let's get rid of the enemies that don't care about them. So Dr. Kairos has another, so she spawned with cyberdecks and medical items and offers medical treatment, and we put her through 3 power plays. There's even a 4th one that she could at some point grab to get even more stuff going on. Of course, she can't kill Ghostspire yet because she's still tied to the current story for a short amount of time. But I'm feeling like I want to bump her initiative and, you know, keep it going. Or, yeah, let's sort by, yes, she has FSC Armor Rank 3. We sort by influence, and yeah, Dance Hall's at 80, Troy's at 80. Nice, they fixed the bug where whoever did the 177 wetware got stuck with the story engine, so he's been freed up. They fixed that bug today. Let's look at, yeah, I think I want to go ahead and bump Dr. Kairos up, although I want to wait for Puppet Master. Puppet Master's not up for a while. Okay, let's wait time a little bit. And I want to get this guy healed up. Oh, right, I need to go look at the market. Sorry, I forgot. So, we can double check that this is what... Yeah, so Ray sells the SecureTech Light Suit, the Poly 78 Hard Suit, and the SecureTech Flex. Dr. Kairos sells his 2 new ones, sells a Stealth Armor, and sells the Mesh Gold Core. So, the best one in the market because we didn't upgrade anybody. We compare to the Mesh Gold Core, 25 health, 6 wound res, and honestly, decent armor overall. That said, the stuff that we... Oh. It's fine. We have some blueprints, don't we? Yep, we have a lot of these. That's funny. Let's skip that for now. That's a little bit much for me. Yeah, so Gold Core, health, wound res, and honestly pretty solid armor. The Drifter X-Mesh, relatively expensive. 3 initiative. 2 protection points for a stealth armor at 52 is not bad. I mean, if you compare to like the starter armor, yeah, it's hell expensive, but it's like armor's close enough. 3 initiative. 2nd protection point is arguably just a better thing to have. -1 movement range, pretty cool. So let's do a couple of small checks. Let's go stealth and look at blueprints. How does it compare to the other blueprints here? We actually have higher level ones as blueprints already, so you know, good luck figuring out if you really, really want which ones. You can get shotgun and close quarters weapon accuracy, as well as E-rifle or AR accuracy. The armor is, yeah, better on the blueprint. You don't... Oh, it actually comes with negative move speed. It's a stealth armor with negative move speed. That's actually wild. I've never seen that before. Huh. Then there's also the end sheath. End sheath has 10 positive move speed. Higher initial armor. Doesn't get the movement range, but... Well, if you want the movement range, it's here with initiative. Alright. Fine. I've been dropping very good armors, though, so this has not been much that I've been looking forward to. We get +1 on our guy here. Puppet Master's capped. Dealmaker's got what I want. Cocos Bar's got what I want. This is here. Efficiency Grind gives me +1 token for bumping legwork. Don't care too much. I could grab Handbrake, honestly. I mean, it doesn't really matter anyway. I think Care and Feeding has minor value. Then I can make my limit breaks a bit better for my own mercs. Sure, why not? This seems fine. I think this is okay. Hacker gets +1. So I'm going to do this at 15, right? So I'm going to go here at 14, here at 15. Block more escalations. And then 16, 17. 18, 19, 20. Something like that, probably. Here in Surgery still. I finally get the +2 on Scourge to make Dissolve have a 3rd charge. When I want to retain Stealth, I can. Okay, the rest is going to be playing time until tomorrow's episode with Phoenix Gundown. Not much else to bring up. We hope that our team will limit break. Just gotta check one thing, which is, okay, you're already ready. Cool. I'm gonna throw you influence then, because you might actually prep another power play right away. I'm just gonna throw her accounts and files until she's happy. So we can mint some more file sets. That's good. That's the best one you've got. Cool. West Side Gang memes. Take the best ones. You guys will just mint all 3 no matter what. Doesn't really matter. Cool. Not used by a set. Created by a set. If the buyer is Dr. Karos, it's just this one. That's fine. Does she have favors? Osis 2, good enough for me. You don't pay very much. I don't really care. There you go. It's to you. Accounts. Buyers. Dr. Karos. Looks like she will buy a good number of these, so... Turns out I could have not sold the files and just sold another account. That would have worked as well. Mistake on my end. I'm just going to put you first in line. Lit some money on fire, to be honest. It is what it is. She's first in line. She might limit right before everything else is done. If she does, we can start another power play potentially. Exposure. Paranoid is not a big deal. I don't care. That is the perfect downgrade for me, to be honest. We double check that she is still at 100 influence. She is. I don't care that she's paranoid too. That's fine. Totally fine. Can't co-conspire because of heat. Understandable. Let's go ahead and drop that just because we can. Not that it really matters here. We have come this far. The supposedly dead Quant Diato is waiting for us at the appointed time and place. Don't miss this. If we fail to complete the job, he will be sad. Great. We got our sniper back. And that's going to do it. Looks like we'll have to wait to run the power play or spawn the mission at a future time. That's all right. We've got a live wire negotiation here. We can grab a 5th merc. Let's grab that from Boxer. That seems fine. Let's not run a hacker. Let's run bubbles. Actually, you know what? We're going to run them anyway because we have no one else that we can run. So, sure. It's combat required. It's pure combat. Let's get rid of silencers. Cool. Sort by highest gear. Let's make sure... Alright, you're under legwork, so you need to grab your sniper rifle and, to be fair, a revolver. Here's that. Let's switch the barrel. Everything else seems fine, I think. Yeah, I think so. That seems fine as well. Let's have you unequip your revolver. That way we can put it on you. Enjoy your very, very strong revolver. You can hold on to, I don't know, Caltraxia for move points. Whatever. Let's sell these as well. Not going to use them ever. Sell these as well. Not going to use them ever. You can wear Caltraxia. Who cares? You get the final Apex lattice. That seems fine. You're stressed. It is what it is. Consider Cyberdecks like family because I rescued his little brother. Has a parent, has a sibling. Yeah, so let's get rid of that and put on the better mod there. It seems pretty good. That seems fine. You're there. This all seems fine. Cybernet's here. That looks fine. War Machine here. This looks fine. Hacker here looks fine. Yep, okay. This is the team. Actually, you know what I might do? I might switch her Doomhammer out for a revolver. The other revolver. It's not quite as good, but this seems like a slightly superior setup than running into melee range. Alright, that's our setup here. Okay. Let's actually say this is loud railgun. Could maybe bring it back out in the future. Cool. So, next episode is this squad of 5 is going to take on the Phoenix Gundown for Byron Calcott. I will see you there. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.